Hello, thanks for joining us for our class today. So for today's class, we're going to do a shorter workout that's really going to focus on our upper body, so strengthening and stretching through our upper spines. So we start with some nice gentle stretches in sitting, and then we move into 4-point kneeling to stretch a little bit more with a cat stretch, and then challenge our muscles a little bit with a press up, before then coming down onto our tummies to really work those postural muscles a little bit more onto our fronts and have a nice little stretch on our fronts as well. And then we finish as always with some nice stretches of those muscles that we've worked before we end the class. Hope you enjoyed the class today. Remember, just go whatever level suits you, and most importantly, we want you to enjoy it. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to get started. So make sure in sitting, we're just going to warm up just with some nice upper body stretches in sitting today. Just make sure that weight's going evenly through those sitting bones. So sitting up nice and tall, we're still got a nice neutral position of our pelvis, so that's lengthening through our spines and up through our neck. Okay, so we're just going to start by opening out our chest. So elbows into your side. Take a breath in here. As you breathe out, we're going to open out those hands, squeeze the shoulder blades gently back, and then come back to the start. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, opening out, squeezing the shoulder blades gently back, and then coming forwards. Good. And again, opening out, squeezing gently back, and then forwards. Good. And again, open out that chest, squeeze the shoulder blades gently back, and then coming forwards again. Good. And again, opening out, squeezing gently back, and then forwards. And again, opening out, squeeze the shoulder blades gently back, and then forwards. Good. Lovely. So just opening out through that chest, neck staying nice and long, that chin tucked in. So we're going to open out, squeezing gently back, and then forwards. And again. Good. Now on this next one, we're going to open out, reach those hands away, turn your palms down, palms up, and then bring those elbows back into your side. Good. And again, opening out, reaching away, palms down, palms up, and bring the elbows back into your side. Good. And again, opening out, reaching those hands away, palms down, palms up, and coming back into your side. And again, open out, reach away, palms down, palms up, and back. Good. Still keeping that neck nice and long and lifted, that sitting bone equal weight going onto them there. Here again, opening out, squeezing gently back, opening those hands, palms down, palms up, and back. Good. And again, open out, reaching away, palms down, palms up, and back. Good. Let's do one more here. Opening out, reaching away, palms down, palms up, and back in. Good. And then just relax those arms back down. Good. Relaxing those shoulders. Okay, so we're going to stretch our upper bodies a little bit more. We're going to do a bow and arrow stretch in this position. So we're going to float our hands up to shoulder height. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to reach one hand back and away, follow round with your head, and coming back to that start. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, reaching that hand back and away, looking round with that head, and back to that start. And again, opening out, and back. And again, opening out through that chest, and back to that centre. So really stretching through that upper body. Doing this stretch and sitting as well, we're really fixing down through our hip bones because we're sitting on them here. So it really focuses that rotation through that upper spine. Good. Opening out through that chest, looking round and back, and then coming forwards. Good. And again, opening out through that chest, and then back. Really just rotating round, looking round and back. Lovely. Last few here. And again. Lovely. Let's do one more each side, reaching round and back. And last time. And back to that centre, and then relax those arms back down, just relaxing those shoulders. Okay, so we're just going to stretch out through our necks now, often get quite tight, particularly when we're quite stressed, these muscles. So we're just going to drop our chin down towards my right knee, just feeling that stretch on the opposite side of the neck here. Keep the shoulders down, breathe in and out, relax those shoulders down. Good. And again, breath in and out, relaxing the shoulders down. Good. Breath in and out. And we're just going to bring that chin to that centre. Breath in here. And as you breathe out this time, I want you to look to that left knee. Again, feeling that stretch on the opposite side of the neck. Keep those shoulders dropped down. Breathe in. As you breathe out, really sink the shoulders down. Breath in and out. Good. One more breath in and out here. And drop that chin down to your chest. Breath in again. And as you breathe out, just peeling back up into that seated position. Good, we can do that one more time. So just going to drop down to that right knee here. Feel that stretch in that opposite side of the neck. Shoulders drop down, breath in and out. And again, breath in and out. And just dropping that chin to that centre. Breath in and out here. And then to that left knee. Just feeling that stretch on that opposite side. Lengthen through the neck. Shoulders drop down. Breath in and out. And dropping that chin back to that centre. And then on that out breath again, peeling back up. Very good. And just relaxing those shoulders. Okay, so let's going to come around onto 4-point kneeling. So they're going to come around from here onto all fours. So in this position, make sure your hands are underneath those shoulders, knees underneath those hips. And just make sure the elbows are nice and soft. So the inside of the elbows should be facing each other. The elbows shouldn't be locked back, okay? So let's just start with a gentle cat stretch, just to move gently in this position. If it feels too much on your wrist, you can come up onto a fist as well if that's better for you. So just tuck that head under, arch up through that spine, and then drop down, extend that head, look up. And again, tuck under, arching up through the spine, and then drop down and look forwards. Good, and again, tucking under, arching up, and then drop down and look forwards. Good, and again, just mobilizing that spine, just extending, dropping down, and then flexing, arching up through the spine. Good. And again, arching up, flexing through the spine, drop down, look forwards. Good. Last few here, just mobilizing through. Good, and one more. Then just going back to that midpoint, so that pelvis in a nice neutral position. So I just need to tuck that pelvis under slightly, that core's gently engaged. We're going to go into our press up movement here. So either just staying in this box position, and we can just bring that hairline down towards the mat. So just bringing that breastbone in between here. If you can, we can bring our knees slightly further back and bring those legs up, okay? And do the same again here. So I'm just lowering that breastbone in between those hands. Good. Let's do 8 more here. So we're going to go 8. Good. 7. 6. 5. 4. Very good. 3. Keeping that back to that. 2. And 1. And back to that start. Well done. Okay, we're going to do that again. So either staying in this position, you can have your feet down if you want to. Make sure that back's nice and flat. And we're going to do another 8. Okay, we're going to go 8, 7, 6, very good, 5, 4, 3, lowering that breastbone in between your hands, 2, and one more, 1, and then back to that start. Very good. Just drop down and relax off those hands for a second. Good, so just take a nice deep breath in and out here. On that out breath, if you can, just sink down a little bit further into that stretch, relaxing down, breath in and out. And again, breath in and out. Good, and then back up to that centre. Okay, so we're just going to stretch a little bit more in this position through our upper bodies and do our threading the needle movement. So back into that box position, that core's gently engaged. We're just going to tuck one hand under, slide that hand along the floor, just rotating through that upper spine, and then coming back to that centre. And we do the same on the opposite side, so lengthening through, rolling that hand under, and then back up. Good. And again, opposite arm, reaching that arm under and away, and then back up. Good. And again, reaching the arm under and away, and then back up. Good. And again, reaching that hand under, and then back up. And again, reach the hand under and through, and then back up. And again, reach the hand under and away. Good. And then back up. And again, reach the hand under and away, and back. And again, reaching that hand through and under, and back. So just rotating through that upper spine, just do last few here, threading that needle through, rotating around, and then back up. Good, and again. and back. And the opposite side, reaching away, back up, and then through and under. Lovely. Let's do one last one each side. Reaching away, back up, and opposite side. And then back from here. Very good. Okay, so we're going to come down onto our fronts now. So if you've got a thinner pillow or something just to pop onto your forehead, I'm going to come down onto our tummies. So just having that resting under your forehead. Now just to start, I'm thinking about our position here. We still want to make sure we're still in that neutral spine. So just tilting that pelvis forwards and back and just tucking that tailbone under just to feel that pelvis staying in that neutral position. And just feel that core just lift, so that belly button lifting up towards your spine, just to make sure you're maintaining that support still in this position. So we're going to work our upper body just a little bit more here. So just going to pop that pillow down onto the mat. So have our head and our forehead on there, just so we can breathe. Arms relaxed down by your side. Okay, so we're just going to work through those shoulder blade muscles a little bit more. So just take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades down and back as if you're tucking those shoulder blades into your back pocket. And then relax back down. And again, so reaching those shoulder blade muscles down and back into that back pocket and relax. Keep that head relaxed down. If you can this time, we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades down and back and then just reach the fingertips down towards those toes. And then back down. Good. So squeezing the shoulder blades down and back, reach the fingertips down to the toes and then lower down. And again, squeezing down and back, reach the fingertips down to those toes and then relax down. And again, squeeze the shoulder blades, reach the fingertips down and back down. So just opening out that chest again, squeezing the shoulder blade muscles. So these are really key, those posture muscles. So we're squeezing the shoulder blades down and back, reach the fingertips down and then relax down. Good. And again, reaching, squeezing the shoulder blades, reaching the fingertips down to those toes. Good. And again, squeezing down and back. So really great muscles to work, particularly if you're at a desk a lot of the day. You really want to open these chests out and get these shoulder blade muscles working. Good. And again, squeezing down and back, tucking those shoulder blade muscles, or the shoulder blade really, down into the back pockets. That's what you're imagining you're doing. Good. And again, squeezing down and back, reach the fingertips away, and then back down. And again, reach the fingertips down and away, and then relax down. And again, squeezing down and back, reaching the fingertips away, and back down. Now on this next one, if you can, we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades down and back, reach the fingertips away, hold that there, and we'll just do some little pulses. So still breathing in and out, still keeping that core engaged, as I'm just pulsing my hand there, keeping the shoulder blades lifted and tucked down into that back pocket. Good, breathing in and out, pulsing the hand, good. A few more here, breathing in and out. Last few. One more breath in and out here. And then just relax those arms back down and relaxing from here. Very good, well done. Okay, so let's just stretch out a little bit and we're going to do our Cobra stretch movement. So just bring those elbows down towards your side. So just kind of tucked in a little bit. Now, we want you to imagine really peeling. We'll do this nice and slowly into a Cobra movement. So keeping that chin tucked in. So imagine you've got a little peach or something under your chin. You're going to keep that there. Tucking that chin in. We're just going to start by lifting up the chin, lifting then the breastbone, and then peeling the ribs one at a time, then the tummy up. Now just get to where you feel comfortable. If that's enough, then stop at that point. But if you can, we're going to keep peeling and come up into this Cobra stretch. Very good. Now take a breath in here, keep that chin tucked in. As you breathe out, I'm going to peel slowly back down. So my tummy's coming back down, my ribs are peeling down, then my breastbone, and then eventually chin to the forehead. Good. Okay, we can do that again. So really imagine that peeling off the spine, okay? So tucking that chin under, lifting that breastbone, peeling those ribs, lifting up the tummy, peeling back up. Breath in. As you breathe out, peeling back down. Slowly, tummy, then those ribs, then that breastbone, and then that chin down onto the forehead, onto the pillow. Good. Okay, let's do that again. Breath in. As you breathe out, tucking under, keeping that chin tucked in, lifting the breastbone, peeling those ribs, peeling that tummy up. Just going to where you feel comfortable. Don't force that movement. Take a breath in here, keeping that chin tucked in, shoulders relaxed, and just slowly peeling back down. Good. And breastbone, and then that head back onto the pillow. Very good. We're going to do this one last time. Breath in. As you breathe out, tucking that chin in, keep that peach there, lifting that breastbone, peeling those ribs off, and that tummy. Just to where you're comfortable. Breath in, keeping that chin tucked in, shoulders relaxed. Just going to slowly peeling down. And then the breastbone. And then relaxing back down from there. Very good. Okay, so we're going to do our swimming movement in this position now. So keeping that core still gently lifted, that tailbone tucked under, so that pelvis still in that neutral position. If you can, we're going to bring our arms above our head from here. And I just want you to start by squeezing your bottom and lifting one leg and then relax back down. And then the opposite leg, squeeze the bottom and lower. Still keeping that core engaged, not losing that neutral spine position, but really making sure it's your bottom that's lifting and lowering that leg. Good, so squeezing the bottom, lift up and lower. And again, squeeze the bottom, lift up and lower. Good, so squeeze that bottom, lift up and lower. Good. So alternating sides here. Now if you can, we're going to add in our arm movement. So we're going to add in opposite arm, opposite leg lift. So we lift up that opposite arm, opposite leg and lower. Bring those thumbs up towards the ceiling. Our hands just are slightly wider than those shoulders. Good. So we're squeezing, lifting and lowering. It's not a huge lift. It's not a big movement. Keeping that control as you lift and lower. Good. That core engaged. Lift up and lower. Well done. Do a few more here. Making sure it's that bottom that's working, that core's engaged. Lifting and lowering. Well done. Just lengthening through. Just do last few here. Well done. Keeping that control. And let's do one more each side. And then just bring those arms back down and relaxing those legs down. Well done. Okay, so we're going to come up and stretch out into that opposite position and do a child pose stretch. And bring those knees in, just drop down, that bottom down onto your heels and just sink down, opening out through that back. So if you want just to stretch the shoulders a little bit more, we've worked, just bring those thumbs up towards the ceiling just to change that stretch slightly. Breath in and out, sinking down into that stretch just a little bit more if you can. That's it, breath in. And out, sinking down that little bit further. Good. And again, breath in. And out. Sink down that little bit further. Well done. Breath in. And out. Relaxing down. Good. And just popping those hands flat. Then we're just going to walk our hands around to one side. Just to feel that stretch through that opposite side there. Again, nice breath in and out here. On that out breath, just sinking down. Good, and then just walking those hands back. And we do the same on the opposite side, so just walking those hands to that opposite side, stretch out through that opposite side here. Breathing in and out, relaxing down into that stretch. Well done. And then just walking the hands back to the centre. And relaxing down from here. Breath in. And out. Good. And then we're just going to slowly walk our hands back up. And we're going to come back up into a seated position. Okay, so we're just going to do a last couple of stretches here. And just stretch out that upper body a little bit more. So sitting nice and evenly down through those sitting bones, sitting up nice and tall. Core still gently engaged. We're going to raise our hands up to shoulder height. And we just do a little spine twist movement. So we're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to rotate our body round to one side. Take a breath in here. And as you breathe out, coming back round to that centre. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, turning that body around. And breath in. As you breathe out, back to that center. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, rotating that body around. Breath in at the end point. And as you breathe out, center again from here. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, rotating around. Breath in. And as you breathe out, back to that center. Good. Breath in again. As you breathe out, turning that body around. On that out breath, come back to that center. And again, breath in. And as you breathe out, turning that body around, breath in. And as you breathe out, back to that center. Great. One last time each side. Breath in. As you breathe out. On the out breath, back to that center. Good. Breath in. As you breathe out, back round, breath in. And back to that center. Very good. And then relax those arms back down. And just relaxing those shoulders. Good. Okay, so we're just going to stretch out through those sides a little bit more. So just drop one hand down to the side. We'll do our mermaid stretch. We're going to reach one hand up and over. Take a breath in here. As you breathe out, coming back to that center. Good. And again, reaching that arm up and over. Breath in here. As you breathe out, lifting up and over. Good. And again, reaching that hand down. Breath in. And as you breathe out, back up and over. And again, the opposite side, reaching that hand down. Breath in here. As you breathe out, reaching back up and over. Good. One last time each side. Drop that hand down. Reach over. Breath in. As you breathe out, back up and over. Lovely. Last time. Reach the hand over. Breath in. And as you breathe out, back up and over. And then just relax those arms. Good. So just like we did in the beginning, we're just going to stretch out that neck one last time. So just drop that chin down to your chest. And I want you just to look round to that right knee. Feel that stretch down that opposite side of the neck. Keep those shoulders down. Breathe in and out. As you breathe out, just sink those shoulders down. Good. And then dropping that chin down to your chest. Breath in. And as you breathe out, onto that opposite side, feeling that lengthen through that opposite side of the neck here. Breath in. And out. Dropping that chin back to your chest. And then just slowly peeling back up through that neck into sitting and just roll those shoulders. Fantastic. I hope you've enjoyed the class today. Thanks for joining us. Remember, if you've got any comments or feedback about the class, you can use our comment section below the video. Hopefully see you next time.